Thank you for listening to Shulchanaruchharav.com.
What is one to do if he accidentally concluded before Shemana Esrei of Maariv of Shabbos or Yom Tov with the weekday Nusach of Shemeres Ami Yisrael La'ad instead of Ufros Sukas Shalom? Does he fulfill his obligation? Is he to repeat? Sometimes an individual isn't paying attention, he's not looking in his siddur, and since 6 nights of the week we recite the wording Shemeres Ami Yisrael La'ad in the concluding blessing of Kriya Shema prior to Shemana Esrei of Maariv, it can happen that you say the same Nusach on Friday night or on Yom Tov night, and the question comes up, did you fulfill your obligation or must you repeat the bracha? So before we begin analyzing what's written in the Poskim regarding this case, let's give a little bit of background of why do we make that change of Nusach, the change of wording on Friday night and Yom Tov versus the weekday. Why does that last blessing suddenly change in wording? So the first source of the change of wording on Friday night and Yom Tov is recorded in the Zohar, Parshas Vayakil, and the Zohar Chadash, also brought in Pardes of Rashi, in the Torah in the name of the Medrash, in the Kolbai, and recorded in the Machaber Shulchanaruch 267 halacha 3 and the Alter Rebbe Shulchanaruch 267 halacha 5. And they write as follows, that on Friday night, and the Zohar also adds on Yom Tov night, and that is the final ruling, what is not to say the regular Nusach of Shemeres Ami Yisrael La'ad, but is rather is to interchange it with Ufros Sukas Shalom. And then right away say, Baruch Atah Hashem, Ufros Sukas Shalom Aleinu Al Kol Am Yisrael V'al Yerushalayim. And the reason that the Poskim record is because the whole reason why during the week we conclude that blessing with a prayer, a supplication, Hashem Am Yisrael La'ad, Hashem please guard us, Hashem guards us forever, is because at night we need extra guarding, we need extra protection from the mazikim, from damaging forces at night. However, on Shabbos, say the Poskim, says the Medrash, as the Zohar, says the Alter Rebbe, we are self-protected due to Shabbos itself. We don't need to have extra supplications and requests. The Shabbos spirit takes care of it for us. As the Zohar elaborates that the Shabbos spirit banishes all evil spirits and all bad prosecuting angels, and there's thus no need to pray for guarding. And that's why we switch the Nusach. An additional reason recorded in Kisvei Arizal and brought in several Achreinim is that the new soul that we receive on Shabbos, the Neshama Chadasha, is brought through reciting this wording of Ufros Sukas Shalom. And that's another reason why we conclude with this Nusach in order to bring down the extra Neshama of Shabbos. Now that we've clarified the background, let's go back to our question. So you made a mistake. You accidentally said what you used to saying 6 nights a week. So the Poskim deal with this question and they rule as follows. If you concluded with the wrong Nusach, with the weekday Nusach, and you remember Teichidei Dibur right away, within 2 to 3 seconds, then correct yourself. Say Ufros Sukas Shalom. But if that amount of time has already passed, then b'diavad you're yaitse and you do not repeat the Nusach for Maariv of Shabbos. So rules the Kolbai, the El Yerabah, the Mishnah Berurah, the Kaf HaChaim, and other Achreinim. And the reason given is because this change of wording that we do on Friday nights and Yom Tov is not from the Talmud. It's not that the Chachamim came and said, this is the only correct Nusach for Friday nights, and therefore if you said a different Nusach, you don't fulfill your obligation. And in fact, we find, as Rashi in the Sefer HaPardes testifies, that in the times of the Geonim, many shuls in fact said the regular weekday Nusach for Maariv of Friday night. And it only later became accustomed to change this and to switch it based on the Zohar, based on Kabbalah, to Ufros Shalom Aleinu. Therefore, certainly b'diavad you are yaitse the bracha. Nonetheless, concludes the Kaf HaChaim that after davening it's proper to repeat the words of Ufros Sukas Shalom without Hashem's name, due to the reason in Kabbalah to merit that extra neshama.
Thank you for listening to Shulchanaruchharav.com. Our free services of making Torah knowledge available to the public depends on donors like you. Please help us continue our work through making even a small contribution at Shulchanaruchharav.com under the Daily Halacha Dedication section or in the subscription page. Also, check out our online courses and many Sefarim available for purchase that will both enhance your Torah knowledge and help support our work.